Carlos Nelson with Cascade Sports. And tonight we have some sisters, the Butler girls. We have Zion and Mahogany Butler. They are some of the top girl athletes in the metro area. How you girls doing tonight?
We're doing good.
I'm doing good.
Hey, Zion, we're going in on you first because you the oldest. Hey, Zion, tell our audience a little bit about yourself, how old you are, how long you've been playing basketball. Talk about some of the teams that you played on from Biddy League to where you're at now.
Okay, so I'm 16, and I've been playing basketball since I was like in kindergarten, I would say. And when I was younger, I played for my dad's team, and we were called the Thunder. And then as I got older, I played for an Oklahoma team called BTR. And then I went back and stayed in Kansas and played for the Mavericks, and we traveled a lot. And now I play for 316 Premier.
Did you play the same position with each one of those teams?
I was mostly a point guard, and then when I played for an Oklahoma team, I was mostly a shooting guard.
All right, talk about what level you were playing at on these teams. Were these premier teams or were these just girl teams?
These are mostly premier teams.
On a 1 to 10, what kind of handles you got?
I would say probably 8.5.
You got a crossover?
Yeah.
All right. We talked off camera a little bit, and when you said something to me, I was going to ask you, but I'm waiting for this moment now, because I was asking you when your shot was off and what have you, how do you compensate? And you say you go inside. And my question, do you go in hard into the paint or do you go tiptoeing through the tulips?
I go through hard because I mean, if you go tiptoeing, then it's probably not going to work. So.
Well, do you get down low and mix it up under the boards?
Yeah.
What's your shooting percentage?
I really don't know.
Have you gotten any accolades, personal accolades since you've been playing?
No.
You haven't led the team in scoring or anything like that?
During school basketball, I did.
All right. Well, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about your basketball career, whether it was school or on the circuit. How did you play this summer?
I played okay. We got a new coach, so I was really trying to get used to the way that he wanted us to play. So I would say towards the end I did better, but I played good.
How hard is it adjusting to coaches' different styles that you've played for?
It is hard because it seems like they all kind of want a different thing, but it all kind of narrows down to just how hard you work in the game and in practice. So,
how are you a student of the game, or would you consider yourself a student of the game?
Yes, I would.
What type of things do you do that you feel puts you in that category?
Working harder than everybody else does and putting more time in the gym.
That's one part of it. Student of the game is knowing who the greats are, who the great girl athletes, who the great women athletes, and even the males. But if I'm in your shoes, I'm looking at who they were and how they played, what made them great, and then becoming a student of defense and offense and understanding plays and all of that. That's a student of the game. And from my career, I've seen really talented players, but players like Kobe Bryant that were students of the game, that really puts you in another level. So let's talk about some academics, because Cascade Sports is known as home of the student athlete. Talk about your academics. What kind of student are you?
So I averaged like a 4.0, but
Don't knock my socks off on this interview, girl, like that. You hit them, Hal. Hit them. And you hitting them hard. Talking about going hard in the paint. Boy, you going hard in the books. Go, girl. I like that. Go ahead.
But I think it's mainly because of the expectations that I have for myself and that my parents have for me that motivates me to just do good in the classroom before you try to do good on the court. So.
I love it. I love it. Who's been some mentors to you on the court?
Probably my dad.
Come on, there's somebody else besides Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler ain't just make you. Dad, that's how it is. The other coaches didn't have nothing to do with your skill set at this point.
Not
really. Hold it. If they haven't contributed, they don't get no. So you feel because your dad is a personal trainer. Let the audience know that up front. You feel he has really made you to a degree.
Yeah.
All right, and then your sister Shay, you know how those tennis girls, they dad, but a lot of times that's not the case. But I'm happy to hear. It's like breakfast of champions. He's got you on the right track. All right, hey, Mahogany, let's go in on you. You already know the drill. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself and give them the deal.
I'm 14 years old. I'm a freshman, and I go to South High School. And
South Wichita.
Yes, Wichita South High School.
All right.
And I work hard on like all the sports that I do. And I'm just making sure that I stay focused to basketball, even when I'm doing other sports that aren't basketball.
I want to cut in on you. I didn't even know you was a dual or a tri. Talk to the audience about the sports that you do play.
I play volleyball and I play track.
Run track. All right. How long have you been the triathlete?
3 years right now.
Do you excel in all three sports?
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
I just made varsity volleyball, and
you play on the volleyball court?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I said, what position do you play?
Oh, I play middle hitter.
Middle hitter?
Mm-hmm.
All right. In track, what are you doing in track?
Last year I did the high jump, the 100, and the 4x1 and 4x2.
What's your best event?
4x2.
4x2.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get on the b-ball. How many teams have you played for?
I played for a lot of teams. I played for 6 or 7 teams.
Were they premier teams also?
Yeah.
What position do you play?
I play shooting guard mostly.
You say you haven't played in high school with your sister yet, but you played in some summer leagues with her. Do y'all ever start together?
Yeah.
Is there enough balls if both y'all are shooting?
Yeah.
What would you consider the best attributes of your game?
Probably my shooting and my defense.
Defense? You got a red light, green light, or a yellow light defense? What would you call it? Are you stopping them cold, or what's up with that?
Yeah.
I said to your sister that Cascade Sports is home of the student athlete. What's happening with your academics?
I usually get all A's and B's at the end of semesters.
All right. Well, I'm saying all, because your sisters don't mean that y'all clones. And you're a young freshman. Have you set any goals for yourself for this season?
I want to really help my team out just with leadership and just being more talkative on the court.
No, I'm talking about personal stats or things that you want to reach.
No, not really.
Do you think you should have some goals?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any personal goals that you, Zion, want to ascertain this season?
I want to try to average about maybe 12 to 15 a game, and I also want to win the state championship this year, and also maybe improve on my defense this year and get more steals.
Where did y'all finish last year?
Yeah, we didn't really do that good last year, but we won 6 games, I believe.
Well, what makes you think you can win the state this year?
Because we have more people coming in, then I feel like will help us a lot, and I feel like our coaching will probably be a little bit better too. So,
are you looking forward to playing with your sister?
Yeah, I am. I think us as a duo will be good.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Baby girl, do you have any colleges you'd like to go? I'm talking to Mahogany now.
I don't really know any colleges I really want to go to. I just want to go to college for basketball and just make sure I get like a lot of scholarships so I have options.
Is there anything that you want to major in? Is there any profession, anything besides basketball on your mind?
I want to be a vet, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Zion?
I was thinking about being a nurse. So, yeah.
Do you think that you have the talent that you can go to the WNBA?
Yes.
Zion?
Yes, I do.
Would that be plan A and the rest of this is plan B? Mahogany's shaking her head. Yep, I don't know what you talk about, Zion, but I'm going to the WNBA. Her whole body language and the whole conversation is like, I'm already there. You just don't know, Mr. Nelson. I like that. Like that swag. Hey, girls, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure having y'all on the show. And we are really looking forward to you attending our Way with a Future skills camp on the 30th. And as we always say in closing, when you invest in your community, you're really just investing in yourself. Good night.
This program is brought to you by the City of Fountains Coaches Association.